Okay, guys and girls, this is MISHORT Marina here, and welcome back to Doki Lecture Club again. And I got a falling on already. Wait, is this game on? Or maybe I'm clicking too quick. Yeah, I think I clicked far too quick. Okay, let's move on where we left off. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you to get great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for the rhythm at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helped bring out the feeling in the last line, so you did. I guess more went into it than I realized then. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't I accept that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Ooh. And then the Yuri. Show to Yuri. Yuri stared at the poem. A minute passed more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thought into words. Hold on. Okay? This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading it through it. So is that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hand. You didn't mean it, Yuri. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writer is that they try to make the style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick writing style separate from the topic matter and their form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once you find her train of thought, it as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. It's also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit blessed through. Best? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yui is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. You smile dreamily as if that's rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't there supposed to be a lecture club? Okay, goes on to the light, the end of my hair illuminated behind the ambiguous bathroom. It must be this one. The last meaning, oh god, the last meaning she do have with to the test of turn. Oh yeah, I cannot read that. The last yet to be held by the second and blue-green allure of the future, a bath climbing, breathing in of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have such a terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that all, but it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. Actually, I think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. And be honest that since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mounted. Something into the decade, I suppose. Are you into a ghost theory? Ho ho. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, MISHORT. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did all glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experience in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being simply compared to a ghost. Lynchly in the last remaining place of confront, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more Solomon putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really, but it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Okay? Oh, Christ, the Monica. Hi, MISHORT. Have a good time so far? Oh, yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you knew and everything, if you ever have a suckers for the club, a new activity or things we can do better. I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ha ha ha. Don't worry, MISHORT. We're all a little embarrassing today, you know. But it's that sort of a barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. It had Monica my poem. I like this one. It made me think of Southern Sorry Root like. Is that so? You and Sorry are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Oh well. We may be good friends, but Sorry and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't accept. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in a different way, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? Haha, I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sorry's writing has kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she's like exploring with emotion like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unaccepted. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to explain a little bit either. I'm sure I end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit based towards their own kind of styles, but I always help you find what suits you to the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole and wall. Hot and raw, it couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle, portly, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I never knew I wasn't home. I put inside for the clue. No, I can't see. I real blind like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retina already scorched with my payment copy of the Mengele image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choice. Says, I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. So what do you think? It's very free from, if that what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. There is a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the spirit behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of influence recent. It influencing my points a bit. An LPNC, yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you write a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixed on special fake points. If you try hard to make it perfect, then you never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it this: if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew, I guess everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It had if anyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they just be nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to this. This is a leisure cup after all, I say. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Joy and Monica are happy chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gently exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expression change. Natsuki's eyebrow furry in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What with this language? I'm dare you say something. Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissed and returned to the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. You is cute. Cute? Did you completely mess the simplest or sudden? It's clear about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say. Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suckers. If I was looking for the suckers, I would have asked someone actually like it. But people did, by the way. Surely like it. And many shorts did too. So based on that, I'm gladly give you some suckers of my own. First of all, excuse me. And I praise that they awful, but I'm spent a long time, especially my writing style. I don't accept it to change anything soon unless of course I come across something particularly inspiriting, but I haven't yet. And MISHORT liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Nasuke suddenly stand up. Oh, I didn't realize that you were so invested and try to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I, you just, Yuri stand up as well. Maybe you just jealous at MISHORT. I appreciate my advice more than more he appreciates yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that few of yourself? I know. If I was sure of myself, I would desperately go out of my way to make everything I do over creatures. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs might feel good size bigger or soon as MISHORT started showing up. Nasuke! And Nasuke that a little. This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. MISHORT? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She's starting it. If she could get over herself, I learned to appreciate that simple, but it's more effective. Then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making you poems or conflict for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, MISHORT. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's that all the way to convey complex feeling and meaning the most effectively. Important then is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, MISHORT? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they probably think more highly of me. Help me, sorry. Nasuke glared at me, drying up any word I had in my mouth. So instead, I turned to Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sorry, yeah, everyone's fighting. It's making Sorry uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friends feel like this? MISHORT. Well, that's her problem. That isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to inject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Soy wants to tell you what a stuck up jerk she's been. She would never. It's you and Musa that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is excellent way. Excellent way nobody likes. Stop. Huh? Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poem, they are amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Sorry. Sora stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with belly expression. I make some tea. Yuri wash off. Natsuki sat down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Zoe is a face president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with the people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As person that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Zoe is amazing in her own way, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles slowly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good person regardless of what she says. If all I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How dare you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I say it was worth it. It's alright, well, mostly. MISHORT, how about you? Yeah, I say the same. It was neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friend too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit about the kind of poem everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do better job and present those I want to impress, and nod to myself with a newfound demonstration. MISHORT, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Zoe beams at me. It truly has been a while since Zoe and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Zoe, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between you and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight that. I promise they both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them either. I just wanted your opponent that. Oh, I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew, you know, MISHORT, it's nice to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really liked you too. That's everyone there is going to be so much fun. It looks like Zoe still haven't caught onto the kind of essentially I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, just have to see what the future holds. Sorry. A pat story on the soldier. I say that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use sorry as an internal moniker sometimes. Okay? Yeah, let's do this. Oh Christ. Damn it. Damn it. Another day passed and it's time for the club meeting already. I got a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Inside the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hey MISHORT, so I look like you're in good mood today. I'm just still not used to being in the club, that's all. I see. That's pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood, but I guess it's always the simple thing with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? Yes. No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reason. Why don't you take a look at your purse? Sorry. Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. So nervously retrieved her coin purse. She fumbled with the latch and get it open it. Then she turned it upside down and it constantly spilled onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, sorry. That's not fair. How do you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought the snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted to excuse to take a walk, or you plan to constantly forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you the same. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves them one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. You were certainly guilty. I didn't notice that she was listening. Her face and her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. You wait. Tell MISHORT or to let me borrow some money. Don't get involved like that, sorry. Besides, you should all buy what you can respectfully afford. And frankly, after pulling a method like a stunt like that, you're solving it fair enough with Chester. Yeah, I didn't mean that. I got too sport into my book. I really like when you speak you mind you way. It doesn't happen much. It's far inside of you that there's no way you could think that. You were right through. I did something bad. I know I have to accept the revolution with celebration. That still coming from you, sorry. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her feel you. So I know exactly what she's doing. After all she told you guys, she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it wasn't for the cupcake. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that story. Bob! Kaya! Out of nowhere, sudden smack Zoe in the face and tumble onto the desk. Ow! What was? A cookie? Sure, not a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Zoe glanced around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my recent. After that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing you reacting to it. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sorry, hugged the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. So it's wrap Palatias. Open the wrap and take a bite. Nom 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 nom. So good. So it solid claps her hand over her mouth. I bet my tongue. Ouch. Yeah, that happened to me as well. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki take a bite of her own cookie. You look really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Cheese. Regular can't be choosers, but you is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. So I get out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Oh, jeez. I get it. Tuki is still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to knock Zoe off her. So we sort of lean down and take a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, so it shot away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometime. Monica, can you tell Zoe? Natsuki glanced around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have anyone heard of anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she had I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Yeah, that's true. Excuse me? Sorry, the door swung open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys wasn't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You are so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quickly glanced at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense too. You would have heard the bell ring at least. And you must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of started whistling. I've always wanted to learn the piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looked at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, well. Yay. That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I would let you down, MISHORT. I wouldn't let you down, MISHORT. Monica smiled sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose to leave our stories mischievous but I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looked like everyone had already settled down. Sori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki doesn't peer into the closet. Oh, what is your problem, Natsuki? MISHORT! Sori suddenly comes up to me. I'm going to get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival is coming up. Yes, I'm coming with you, Sori. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff, so I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Ah, I see. Should I go with you? Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be right back soon. Are you going with MISHORT to get supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'll be happy to go with him. Sorry, Monica. Oh, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just suggestions. See if you can find poster paper or two, okay. Ready, MISHORT? Yep, let's go. So we exit the clubroom. I followed behind our silly homes and skip around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to a mall or something. Sori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event of Leslie. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're going to be poetry performances. Performances of what kind? Well, everyone is going to take a turn on stage and react to their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kind of dull. MISHORT, you're not thinking about it right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the line or the poems like between my feet, the last remaining flower back into me. I twisted the stem, freeing it from clanking roots, killing the final duet moment between my fingers. But to what end have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once perfectly field before me. It's but bouncing wastelands. Wow, Fallout reference and Borderland reference. Like that. Sorry. How do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's possible for me take you serious when you talk like that. You, Mimi. I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just meant that it's quite an unordinary concert to you, cute self. Don't say that as embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job.
We can hear it upstairs.
Yeah.
We can hear shut up. I'm trying to get to sleep already.
But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Zoe spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey, MISHORT, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I spent time with Zoe like this. But in the time, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the year went, I began to haul myself up into my room more and more. So going adventure with Zoe brings about special sort of feelings I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Zoe heads straight to the closet and follow. Later, what we have in here? Crayons? Zoe pull a box full of crayons off the shelf. The best brand too. They're kind of dirty.
You'll need to be quiet when she's going to go to bed in a minute.
Yeah.
You know if you're too loud, he'll never go back to sleep. Right?
They're kind of dirty too. Zoe starts pulling various crayon out of the box feeding the color names. Oh wait, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find. Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Oh, I dropped one by accident. Ouch. Kia. Zoe bent over and smacked her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and crayons spill all over on her lap. Ow. You okay? My forehead. Zoe clenched her forehead. Jeez, Zoe. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Zoe is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Zoe. But it's hurt. Just do it for a second.
Your brothers have asked me to tell you to stop this while because they want to sleep.
Yeah, I was reading these texts.
I'm not caring while young. We're trying to sleep upstairs and we can hear every single word you say. Even the door shut. You've not been up since 5 o'clock this morning while you're.
Oh yeah. Zoe slowly released her. Zoe slowly released her hand from her forehead. Zoe slowly released her hand from her forehead. throw up. I should find you some ice and shorts. Why would I even find an ice about this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. And you find what looking like a unicorn, even racing from the pain, so I make the silly joke. God, I hurt my neck for a moment. Even when you feel the pain, so always make a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Oh, okay. I pat Zoe on the shoulder and run into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than the drink. But I know Zoe like apple juice, so I purchase that one. Until the moment I'm ready to return to the classroom where I left Zoe. She has one palm on her forehead and it using the other room. Comes to the scoop crayon back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spot before I spelled them. Sorry, here. I hand Zoe the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Zoe opened the cap and start drinking it from it. Sorry, what are you doing? Gulp, gulp, gulp. It's for your forehead, idiot. Ah, sorry, I forgot. How hard do you hit your head? Zoe placed the board against the bump on her head. It stains. Just bear with it. Feel better soon. Look like you cleaned up the most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, MISHORT. This kind of remind me you growing up. It doesn't it? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of obvious in some ways. Like I know usually feel behind or trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I try to do things I couldn't would get hurt myself. I fall and scrape myself to or get bump and I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble of if someone won't find out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know. Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember it? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I wouldn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably would have had to had many shots. I don't think you realize it, but you always think about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. Oh, I should know that. You're really a sweetheart. Thanks, Zoe. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it come to you, it just feel like natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that what happened when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. In short, I'm so glad that nothing changed between us. Do you think it'd be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we each end up for the college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises, but well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Zoe had a whimsical expression in her eye. We remained silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy out on the outside that when I see her deep in the thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my binds. Zoe hopped to her feet. She clenched her forehead again. Don't stand up fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I forced Zoe out of the classroom. Zoe played with her binds to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Sorry, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about it. I was playing with a crayon and smacked my forehead into a shelf. Well, anyway, were you able to find anything we need? I have a right. Sorry, Frank's leggings is around herself. I forgot all of the stuff. Calm down, sorry. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Sound like you end up doing all the work, MISHORT. Oh well, sorry. I failed to come up with these excuses for sorry. I made up an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I started working on the poster tonight. Me too. Okay everyone, are you ready to share your poems? Get a sheet, grab mine. After making sure of the crayon box it closed tightly, I returned my seat. Okay, starting seal it first. MISHORT, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yesterday and this one, you can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you really the one who feels that way, so no way. Not even Natsuki. But I guess Natsuki is less likely to admit how much she's like Sodom. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I think about you. What? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. See, sorry, keep acting very strangely. I just mean that you really express that person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life, but you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things like cookings. Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain them to you to Zoe. I passed Zoe's head. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Zoe starts flirting with her pencil between her hands. Hey, MISHORT, will you give me your poem? I kinda want to keep it. Why? Because, well, it's the first time you're writing something for me. Okay, fine, take it. Sorry, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I gave it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. I broke my pencil. Sarah hastily bent down to pick up the pieces she's dropped, but being angel of her surrender, she bumped right into me. Sorry. It's fine. I get it for you. I bent down and picked up broken pencils. Sorry, clutched the desk beside her, support herself, knees shaking. I'm little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Zoe. Yeah. And grab Zoe's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read you poems. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I like it. Man, I bet it exhausted all these videos like that. Bottles. I pop up my scope like the lid of the cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbed together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb, a forefinger, and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thought, and bottle all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each other bottle a straight starlight to make amends so that my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friends. After find more bottles. Deeper and deeper, my fingers go like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hidden in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scrapping and scrapping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like the time is eclipse. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and encounter my friends, and they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? And finally I pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend. each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shattered against the tile between my feet. Happy thought, and shot all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, plan to some of them, but all I hear is echo inside my head. Interesting. Holy crap. Sorry, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I'm gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I didn't accept something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I think it's too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like it. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helped me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is magic. You gotten pretty and passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yay. Writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Please don't, Monica. Please don't, sorry. Haha, don't get ahead of yourself. Sorry's always had habit of get a boast with sudden before dropping and no more than a week later. I wonder if this one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes make it hard for me to be pessimistic. Natsuki. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either, but phew. Phew's what? Well, anything that isn't train wreck I take as a win. I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you? Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognize my experience. Well then keep practice and maybe you get be good as me someday. That's certain tell me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of remind me of Sorry's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well I guess if you've been a friend with her for so long, might be on the same thin wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. So is us type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so thoughtfully spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary, but think of it this way, if it wasn't for me, she should probably just fly away, like letting go of the balloon. You could say we each take care of each other and your own. Whatever it isn't, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to be to show you to my poem here. Amy likes spiders. You know what heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Actually regular hairy ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the choirs, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words, but she's like Spider, that's why I'm not a friend with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurses. I try not to let her touch me. She's like Spider, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking people. She probably talks about Spider. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she had other hobos. It doesn't matter if she's had keep it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross, she's gross. The world is better off without Spider Lover, and I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday. Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complex issues with a much simpler analogies, and they help people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree with that. The subject of this poem is an annoying jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate it to. Everyone has some kind of weird hope or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they make fun of you or think less of you. But that's just make people stupid. Who cares what someone like alone or they not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can do. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. I like conflict emotion is important, but I want to make people think I'm not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Okay, Yui. Are you still mad at me? For this special night Suki yesterday? Because we did this poem? Now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine? That's not really true. Meaning when I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no. Yui, you might be reading into this letter too much. How could I be so stupid? I'm always like these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off utter awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. So please don't force yourself to be around. I know that it's what Monica wants, but it's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sori. Yui, please. It's make it easier for me if you don't express any concept. Besides, I have my book with them. That's all I need. Yui smiled slightly and put her hand put her head down on the desk. I'm frustration. I don't hate her, but it was if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. I sigh to myself. All I can see to accept that that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to admit to that request. That was a bit disappointed. Okay, Monica. Hi again, man, shorts. Hi again, man, shorts. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you are playing yourself. Maybe soon you come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monica. Alright. It's pretty good. It's make me think of story like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerate. Yeah, probably. But you spent a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it just take a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Asuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them the share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not unlike approachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this was turn out, so I hope you do. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The color they won't stop. Bright, beautiful color. Flashing expander, person. Red, green, blue, and endless. Couple of minutes glass noise. The noise I won't stop. Violent, ground away from. Squeaking, screeching. Person, sin. Constant anger, like playing a chalkboard on the turntable, like playing a urinal on a pizza crust. An endless poem of management were meaningless. Wait, load me. What? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I will write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of thing I never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short make it feel like they trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about through. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be either abstract or physical expression of feeling, or a confession with the reader. So putting it that way away, not every poem is about stardom. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Yeah, always remember that. You never know when you might change your mind or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, this is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Haha. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put it together anything good in just few days. We just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparation. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We wouldn't need much more than a few decorations. Zoe has been working on poster and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what are we actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing, Monica. Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're all going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. So let's put it on all the poster in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. See always who's been coloring poster, hold it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagine it, Yui shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, sorry. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yui have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot asked for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give our best. We're the only one responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will be inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we be able to show everyone what lecture is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's for those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is stand in front of the room for 2 minutes and read citing poems, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yui remain silent. So we look worried. Yeah, I can see that. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The less we can do this is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any argument left. Okay, fine. I guess I just have to get over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yui? Yui dejectedly glanced around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. Ha ha ha. That's everyone. You're the best, Yui. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Don't you dare start, Yui. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yui. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a point of yours. We're going to practice recite them in front of each other. No way. Monica. This is too certain. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you accept to do in front of stranger? Oh no, don't worry. I start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flipped through her notebook to the special effect poem she had in mind for herself. She then stand behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way Either Fly. Monica begins recite her poem. Her clear confident voice filled the room. More than that, her inflection is precise. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line. She recently bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply natural? I glance around. Everyone has their eye on Monica. Sorry, look amazed. Yui has instant expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finished the recitation. The four of us applied. Monica take a breath and smile. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set good example. Are you ready to go next, Sorry? I go next. Oh, what? You is fired up all of a sudden. Yui clenched a sheet of paper between her hands and stand up. Keeping her head down, she walked quickly over the podium. This poem is called Yui actually glanced at each of us. You can do it, Yui. It is called Aftermath of the Crimson's Eye. Yui's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yui get past for the first couple of lines, her voice changed It's almost like what happened when US get exported into her books. Her confident words transform into the sharp semblance of fierce and confident woman. The poem has full twists and turns and structures that she's confident with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire US keeps concealed inside her head. Slowly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. US snap back into reality and cleanse around her, as if she bravely even herself. It's up to me to save this station. And the first to start applauding. Damn it. Okay. Everyone joins me afterward and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we all were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we implied, Yuri holds the pawn to her chest and rushed back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Look like you is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sorry hopped out of her chair and cheerfully walked to the podium. There's one called my medal. Ah, sorry I giggled. Sorry, it's a lot harder than I thought. How dare you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of like you reciting to other people. And imagine you reciting it to yourself like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. So it began her poem. Somehow I feel like her soft voice was made as perfect match The poem isn't a mischievous like sorry is. It's savoring a better sweet. If I were to read this on the paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Zoe's voice almost gave it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Zoe meant when she said she liked my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Zoe's finished and we replied, I did it. Good job, Zoe. Even MISHORT like it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Zoe. The ultimate sphere of the poem fit you really nicely, but it might be that other poems would work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I seen point of your hand with that sort of gentle. Definitely wouldn't work as well. They might need slightly more force behind them, depending on what you read in. Oh, I know what you mean. That's where I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Then next time I'm going to make you pick poem that challenge you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay, now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before MISHORT. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let MISHORT lower everyone's standard a little before I have to do it. Natsuki, it's fine. I might as well get it over with, but it's not like I have much of selection of what to read. I just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that improve our time through. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. Let's just leave you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki brusquely gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called Why Are You Looking at Me? Because you present it? Anyway, the poem is just called Jump. Natsuki take a breath. Once she started reading the poem, her attitude doesn't appear a little. While she's still a little uneasy, her poems are a rhythm to it. It's Natsuki's the trademark style and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finished and everyone applauded. She's half back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, wasn't easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of the other people will be easier. I can put whatever face I want to for other. But when it's just my friends, It's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so well, I guess in that case you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it is like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making plans late, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be racing exciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you put in all that effort for the club. It's make me really happy. Oh, yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we finish the planning tomorrow and then we have this weekend to prepare. Monday the big day. I can't wait. I can do this, I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same Angela or Zoe and Monica, but I do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica. Then I have to do my best. Ready to go, Zoe? Yep. Look at you two guys. Look at you two always with going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice too. Well, how I'm supposed to respond to that? It's okay, man, in short, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Zoe once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have been already changed. But today, Zoe's been quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Zoe. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to. Zoe fumbled with her words. So let's just say that one day you were asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You can put me on the spot here. I would walk home with Yuri. I would still walk home with Sorry. Yeah, still walk home with Sorry. Sorry. You really think I would ditch you for? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I'm over to see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You so silly, man, short. You think about me too much sometimes. Yui would deserve if she wanted it so. Sorry, I already made up my mind. I can't figure out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what is a point specialized something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird thing for Zoe to care much about it, but I wanted to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival all a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Okay, here we go again. I put in this videos. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into where you practice piano again. Yeah, you must have a lot of dementia starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not dementia, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Well, aren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get play and eat all kind of delicious food. You sound a bit like silly of sudden. Monica, do you usually have fried squid? Squid? That's pretty special thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people. I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you all of people? Because it's right in your name, Monica. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on event for now, okay? Fine. You acting aren't as fun as Yuri or Sora's anyway. Excuse me? Where's Sora anyway? Oh, there you are. Sora's sitting at the desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over her. Hey, Sora. I wave my hand in front of her face. I better end this videos here. I hope you guys and girls enjoy watching these videos. Please leave comments below. Please subscribe and follow to my channel if you're new to me. Please subscribe and follow to my channel if you're new to me. Add like a favorite to my videos. A link in the description below. And please make sure. Oh yeah, click up. So I'm very excited. And click the bell for notification. And subscribe to my channel. Peace, Shorts. Hope you enjoy it. Peace, Shorts.